Fort Lee is one of 8 U.S. military bases temporarily housing thousands of Afghans in Operation Allies Welcome. We are going to introduce you to one of them, a talented young girl who cannot wait to start her new life in the United States. 10-year-old Yusra loves to show off her artwork, decorating the walls inside the Morale, Welfare and Recreation, or MWR, tent.
That's beautiful.
She and her family fled Kabul just days before its collapse and are currently waiting for a resettlement agency to find housing for them.
I like a democracy. My family work for democracy.
Yusra's father is an American citizen who got asylum in the U.S. in 2014. As a journalist, he was targeted by extremists and forced to flee his country. But in 2020, when Yusra's school was bombed, he returned to get his family out.
I miss my family too much. I miss my country, but I have a good feel. I am very happy here because I am safe here.
While at Fort Lee, Yusra, her siblings, and the approximately 1,000 other guests spend their time playing soccer, practicing their English, and of course, drawing. The State Department, Department of Homeland Security, military, and their NGO partners have organized dozens of cultural classes, concerts, and even an Afghan kebab night sponsored by a local Muslim charity.
The U.S. government is doing an incredible amount of work in order to address this unprecedented evacuation, relocation, and resettlement effort. So many of these families have endured a very challenging journey to the United States and are now faced with this challenge of acclimating to a new life in the United States. We are here to welcome these new families consistent with our obligation for public health and safety.
It's hard to understand that a 10-year-old has those kind of thoughts in their head. When I look at a 10-year-old, normally they're worried about video games or playing outside, and she's drawing about the Taliban.
Staff Sergeant Barrand is one of 44 liaison officers assisting in this historic humanitarian mission known as Operation Allies Welcome. He has only been at Fort Lee for 3 weeks, but that was more than enough time for this little girl to make a big impression.
I didn't know what to expect, but after dealing with especially her and her family, I go home feeling better about my day.
Back inside the MWR tent, the walls are covered with artwork from the children who passed through Fort Lee on their way to their new homes. This is Yusra's drawing, a heartbreaking plea in English and Pashto to end the violence against women and children. In Fort Lee, Virginia, I'm Jennifer Klarman for Operation Allies Welcome.